Hey, church, this week in Rock Hall, yeah, Sunday, not yesterday, but today's Wednesday. Sunday, we talked about how God uses our struggles to transform us. The scripture says, into the image of God. That was the purpose He created us to be. God being holy, though, He would only use the best resources, the best at His disposal to bring this change about in us because He's holy and just. It's funny that God calls us, His followers, to two things that lead us into struggle into our lives, and that's obedience and service. And so when we approach these with the love of God that we're called to, they work to produce struggles in our lives. Obedience, because it's hard, it makes us different from everyone else because we have to do things differently, and service because it's inconvenient to love others. So we struggle when we'd rather simply love ourselves. But God is God, and we are simply called to follow Him. My prayer this week is that our struggles that we see would in our lives would actually call us to move to be near Jesus. We'd want to be near Jesus in our struggles more than we want to be free from our difficulty. That we would find that He is the hope from our struggles. You know, that's what we talked about yesterday. I pray you're still thinking about it. This Saturday coming up, we have a worship leaders workshop at Wesley Chapel. It'll be led by Reverend Lester Justice. I hope everyone involved in planning, preparing for, producing our worship services will be able to attend. I expect it to be a great source of information for us all. And then Sunday night, there's a healing and prayer worship at Rock Hall UMC. It's going to start at 6:30. And, our community is full of families who are hurting and struggling with illness, with addictions, with all sorts of relational difficulties. We want to come alongside of them and pray for them and for those they love. I ask you to please join us as we gather in prayer and for healing for individuals and families in the midst of their struggles. And finally, I hope that you can join us next week as we conclude our series on First Peter. The struggle is real. Hope for life when life isn't easy. I pray this week's message will meet you right where you are and speak to you right where you go. Until then, remember that you go nowhere by accident, that everywhere you go, God has a purpose for your life, and that is Christ alive in you, wants to do something through you, no matter where you are. God bless you all. Have a fantastic week, and I can't wait to see you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.